Bottle rockets and firecrackers can sound a lot like gunfire to veterans who have been in combat, making the July 4th holiday a difficult time for some.
For sure, and that's why one local veteran is asking you to think about your neighbors before you set off fireworks this weekend. Channel 3's Nick Austin has more on why this is so important.
The sound of fireworks doesn't affect every veteran with PTSD, but for Dale Dunn, it's an issue he's been dealing with most of his adult life.
As long as I'm not, on top of them, and I expect them.
Fireworks can bring back bad memories for Dale Dunn. That's why he's preparing for the sights and sounds of the July 4th holiday. He was diagnosed with PTSD a few years after returning to the States from a year of combat in Vietnam.
That's when all the loud noises and bangs and everything else, fireworks and everything else started getting to me.
He's asking anyone who plans to use fireworks in residential areas to be courteous. If veterans live in your neighborhood, let them know to expect the noise.
The sudden bangs without no warning of any kind will still play a little bit of shaking me up a little bit.
Some veterans might have a sign like this one on their property, identifying themselves as having PTSD. Dunn urges veterans to go a step further to make themselves feel at ease during the summer holidays.
I have found it over the years better in the long run to go and talk with your neighbors and your city people. Go to the city council meetings, and let them stand up and tell them who you are.
Dunn gets along with everyone in his town in Alabama, and he's been getting treatment for PTSD for several years.
Most everybody over there knows me, knows where I come from, what I've been through.
But because the sound of fireworks can still make him jumpy, he wants people to think first before celebrating.
It has become better. I still have to work at it. It's not something that's going to ever go away.
Our thanks to Nick Austin for that story. The U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs estimates that PTSD affects about 30% of Vietnam veterans. The group, Military with PTSD, makes yard signs available through its Explosion of Kindness campaign. We have more on our app.